Hello, and welcome back to Terraria 1.4 with Brian. Master Mode. I have crafted a sawmill and a loom, which means I can make some string. And how much string do I have? Remind me what it takes to make a wooden yo-yo. Not that a wooden yo-yo is that great at this point. 20 string. Let's go ahead and make one. Ooh, damaged. Let's make another one. Strong with extra knockback. Okay. This one will just sell. And then with our extra string, a bed would be good too, though. Remind me, I think I need 3 silk, 5 silk to make a bed. I think you make it at the sawmill. Can I craft it now? I don't see the bed, so maybe it's 5. You can make a picnic table. There's going to be new furniture. I'm not ready to look at all the new furniture just yet. So many things to discover, but we have to focus on important survival tasks first. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, here's a bed. I'm going to stick a bed right here so that we can, there we go, set a spawn point. And then with my remaining cobwebs, we'll turn them into white string and just see if we get one that has warding on it or anything great. Rash, precise. Okay, not super great. I guess I'll take the 2% critical strike chance just for now, since we have the extra accessory. And let's go shopping over here. Let's sell this, and this, and this. That's fine with me for now. Okay, so that's one of the things that I wanted to craft. We'll hold on to the yo-yo just in case we find an opportunity to use it somewhere. String and yo-yo. The flails. I had mentioned that there is another mode for flail, so you can hold down the button and do this. Or you can just press the button and throw it once. But the other thing that you can do, and there's a squirrel coming over here who can help us demonstrate what's going to happen, is you can click it and then hold down the button again and leave it on the ground while you're holding down the button. And it's going to deal damage, I think, to anything that interacts with it. So let's find out here in a moment. Hey, squirrel, I've got a nut over here. There's an acorn in this tree. Yeah, come running over here. You can do it. It's totally safe. Come over this way, squirrel. Nothing's gonna happen. Everything's fine. Why are you going the other way? What a crazy squirrel. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, squirrel's going this way. That's fine. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Don't want to hit the squirrel. There we go. So if it's just lying on the ground, it's going to deal damage to anything that goes walking into it. Very similar to a spiky ball. So we did it. So that's something we can do with that. The musket, speaking of the musket, I will definitely want to have plenty of ammo, which I presume will still stack to 999. So without even really thinking about it, I'm just going to fill that up. And at this point, throwing knives are almost outclassed. But we got the musket right at the end of the previous episode, so that's going to be great for 31 range damage piece. And what else did I have on my list? Dirt bomb. We saw that one could craft a dirt bomb, and I don't know what it does. So let's go a little way away from the base, and let's craft a dirt bomb. Small explosion that will spread dirt. Okay, let's watch what it does. It said spread dirt. I thought maybe it would place blocks. Does it possible, like, change stone into dirt or something? We have to try. We have to understand. Oh, it did fill up a bunch of dirt. Okay, so it placed dirt kind of in the explosion radius where there were not other blocks. Why did it not do it? Was it because there was a tree in the way? What if I do one right here? Need to understand how this works. But that could be a good way to, like, fill in certain holes. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. What was the recipe? Oh, it takes 25 dirt. And how much dirt did it put in? Can you produce more dirt this way? That's 4, 7, 10, 13. I think it produces more dirt if you put it in a relatively empty space than it actually costs to craft, which is interesting. Not that dirt is a precious resource, but it's still interesting nonetheless. Okay, those are the things that I had on my list. There's some crazy music going on right now, by the way. those were the things I had on my list to explore before we really got started in this episode. So we have explored them. So I'm going to do some base tending really quick. I'm going to chop down some trees, plant some more, possibly smooth out a little bit of the ground near the base. Look at all those. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds living in this tree. And now they're not. Alright, so I'm going to clean some stuff up and then I'll be back. Okay, I finished evening out the land around the base, replanted some trees. And so I think the next thing I want to do is just go back to making a little bit more of kind of like the elevator area that's going on here. It's always nice to have a very straight path, straight on down to what is below. So I'll meet you when I find something. Oh boy. There's a worm. Well, I'm not quite ready for, but I do have a musket. So far we've just gone back down mostly through caves that we've already been in. Oh boy. I changed the UI style up in the corner back to the classic instead of the fancy, because I think I prefer it. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop in here really quick, because I want to grab this pot. And I like leaving a little bit of light just so we can see what we're getting into there. But let's continue just to dig down through here. And, oh boy, here comes another worm. Alright, I'm ready. Kablam! Kablam! Okay. I am mostly ready, we'll say. Unless we can counter another worm, I think we're in good shape. To the upstairsy world! Woo! Alright, so this is already feeling like a significant amount of distance we have traveled. Okay, there's 1 star here on the right. So let's go to the left, because to the right, obviously, is the corruption. It'll be... Oh, there's our owl. There's another owl, it looks like. So I think they're just like night birds, basically, like the cardinal or the blue jay or other birds that one encounters. I wonder if I could catch one in a bug net. But right now I have a higher priority, which is fallen stars. Because, yeah, I could use them like an ammo in the star cannon. If there's going to be this many fallen stars, there's actually, yeah, star cannon. That was something I used against the wall of flesh once a long time ago. And then I've kind of never used since because the ammunition is so hard to get, but maybe in Master Mode it's going to change things. I hadn't really thought about that until just now. With the musket, I'm not scared of basic enemies like zombies that we're going to be running into at night. So that is terrific. And it looks like the nighttime's about to end. I did not intend to do this, but I was thinking it would be good to put another housing area over here, because I might be able to teleport to it later using the pylons and NPC happening system. So before we get to the jungle, I'm going to attempt to stop and make some housing somewhere that it's reasonably safe. Right now, I'm not seeing a whole lot of enemies, so let's just back out to the minimap. Yeah, there's this area of purity right here. So I think that's the area that I'm going to try to build a couple of houses. And perhaps move the dye trader. And who is that? It's just a vulture. Okay. With the musket, the vulture is not really a problem. So yeah, that's going to be my plan. This is going to be the area where I'm going to try to do it. And there's plenty of trees here that I could chop down. Actually, I think we're beyond chopping down trees, aren't we? It's almost like I've forgotten how to play the game. There's one way to get trees, and it's to use bombs. Okay, I do have bombs in my inventory. I did not see them in the 3 slot there. And then at the last moment I saw them. Hooray! But first off, blue slime, attack! Green slime. Become pulverized by the mace. Yeah, I guess this thing, if you're attacking one enemy, it's definitely better to kind of aim and shoot it out, as opposed to just swing it around. Because you can hit them on the way out, you can hit them on the way back. That might be a jungle slime over there, let's be careful. What are you? Yeah, you're a jungle slime, you have a lot of hit points. And you'll probably deal a lot of damage. But you're also carrying... Haha! Some coins. Alright, not as good as I was hoping. I'm going to flatten the area over here and turn this into some housing. And through the miracle of editing, I already have housing ready to go. Let's go ahead and move the dye trader here. And I don't really want to move the arms dealer here. Sorry, the demolitionist. But it would make the arms dealer happier. Yeah, I suppose we could. For now, I'm just going to move him here because I think this guy wants someone to be here, I think. The jungle is just over here. You can actually see a snatcher that's just off screen right there. And yeah, green slime, now that you've hopped over, let's go ahead and turn this into a quote-unquote doorway. And I'm going to grab a few of these sunflowers and place them in various spots along the way back, as well as one more sunflower over here. Kind of boxed out the jungle so we wouldn't have jungle slimes attacking us. But I'll be curious to see when NPCs move in over there, if possibly we can get a pylon to teleport over there, if I'm understanding the way that this whole new system is going to work. Although I think the pylons are possibly going to be expensive. I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, so I'm back home, and while the demolitionist is here, let's top off our bombs. Oh, I used all my money. Alright, that's fair enough. I bet I have some things I could sell. Maybe. I don't want the angel statue. I don't need all of these pressure plates. Is there anything else good to sell? Not necessarily. Once upon a time, it was the case that stained glass sold for very good. So I'm curious, if I make like 12 of these and then turn these into glass panes, and then try to make some stained glass something. Large topaz, yellow stained glass, blue stained glass, green stained glass. I just have a few emeralds. Let's find out. If I make 40 of this, how much does that sell for? Hey guy, let's shop. 1 gold, 33 silver. And I'm curious, the merchant I think is happier possibly. 2 gold. Okay, so it sells for more. So choosing the right NPC to sell things for is definitely a good thing. So he doesn't like being near the demolitionist, I think is what's going on here. I need more boom. No one around. I see, so maybe he prefers kind of to be alone as well. In any case, I got some more money, and so I'm going to use it to top off these and these. And then by the time it turns nighttime, those NPCs will teleport, and so maybe I can do something over there. That's still a number of minutes away. So what else is on my list of things to do right now? That's a great question. Let me figure it out. A wise man once said, when in doubt, dig. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Although there's just like a little cavern over here. Let's go explore the cave. Well, that was underwhelming. Let's continue digging down. Oh hey, it just started raining for the first time. And I think I might want to interact with the rain some. Let's see. I might be able to get water leaf in the desert, which would be a good thing. We're going to encounter umbrella slimes for the first time. Let's see, flying fish. Not sure who else we might encounter. I still have been having no trouble with the vultures, thanks to the muskets. So we'll go ahead and keep killing those guys. Yeah, here comes a flying fish. He'll also be no match for bullets flying at his head. Unfortunately, I just chopped some water leaf that I found in the desert earlier, but maybe we'll find some more spawning somewhere. Kablam! Aha, here's some water leaf. Cool. I have some water leaf seeds. Okay, that's the main thing I wanted to get. And yeah, that little cactus doesn't actually turn into anything. Okay, it's going to be turning nighttime and rain. Nothing immediately springs to mind, but of course there could always be new enemies, with which I'm not familiar. There's a little scorpion. Yeah, but I think I'm going to head back to the No, let's head to the other base because my NPCs are going to teleport, and maybe I can go talk to them over there. Okay, so here we are at the houses. Let's talk to these guys about their happiness. Okay. I think he's happy. Forest doesn't inspire me. Okay, so maybe we'll have to move him into the jungle or somewhere else. Yeah. So this costs 7 golds, or 6 gold, 75 silver, and so I imagine that's not a discount. And yeah, the bombs I'm not sure about either. So I'm not sure that this is the best guy to have out here. So here's what we can do. Let me swap with a different NPC. Let's try... Well, oops, oh gosh. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Let's try having a healing potion. I can't tell how he really feels. Oh! That hit something. I think that killed a bat. The fallen star. So that might be the first victory to the environment that we've seen in terms of smiting my enemies. Okay, and I bet, even though it's nighttime, if I'm clever and careful, I could probably make a house that counts as being in the jungle. So here's what I'm going to do. To start, I'm going to make it possible for me to hop back over here. So if I need to run, I can run. Then next, okay, we're going to see how far we need to go for the music to change, and I think the music just did change. Then we're going to try to box ourselves into what we presume to be the jungle. And I'm going to do it with a bit of a taller house, because there's not a lot of room here to work with. And for the moment, I'm going to box myself in completely. And let's try to put a house over here and see if the dye trader moved over here feels happier. That fallen star went right by. So let's place some walls. And then we'll move the dye trader here, and we'll move back and forth, and he should be able to teleport. Yeah, fallen stars, they are doing work. Okay, so dye trader housing. House is missing a door. Yeah, I can fix that. We'll just go like this, and like this, and that'll count as a doorway. Dye trader, come move over here. Tell me what you think of your new digs. You need to die. Look at all the fallen stars. It's so crazy. I still can't get over this, even though we've seen it a few nights in a row. So let's go pick a few up, and the dye trader's already teleported, it looks like. Goldfish, maybe you're going to be involved in some new recipes, so since I have the opportunity to grab you, I will grab you. But let's check once more about your happiness. You don't say anything different, and you're not selling anything different. But you are alone now, and he talks about being alone so he can set off bombs without anyone caring. And now how about you? Happiness. Okay, good. But he's not selling a pylon or anything. So does he need friends? I don't know. There's a bunch of fallen stars out there and I kind of want them, but I'm also kind of scared. Let's see. The jungle is a scary place, what can I say? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna briefly break this guy's house. Okay, this is just a happy goldfish. This is not, however. Look at all the fallen stars! I'm never gonna get over this. This is gonna be the most amazing thing for, like, weeks. Look at them all! Seriously. I think this spawn rate might be a little bit insane. I wonder if they'll patch it. Oops. Okay, just wanted to catch the goldfish. Okay, fallen stars everywhere. I'm gonna grab these. And I think head back home for now. We'll put some more, oops. We'll put some more torchlight out here. We'll grab one more fallen star, fine. Okay, that's as much as I'm willing to do. Ah, there's fallen stars here too. have to collect them all. Let's find out what all crafting recipes. I know they're in a magic power potion, they're in a mana regeneration potion, they can be used as ammunition for the star cannon, they can be used in mana crystals. What else can stars be used as a part of? The star cannon itself, sunplate box apparently. You can, wow, you can craft an enchanted boomerang out of a normal boomerang. And you can make starry blocks, whatever they are. Star in a bottle. Right, I should put a campfire and a heart lantern and things around here. That just requires a bottle? Yeah, I should totally do some of this stuff. Alright, but we can do that when it's not prime time to collect some other critters and things, apparently. Because I see worms. And I don't even plan to fish in the near future. I'm sure at some point I will. I know they have changed the fishing mechanic such that whereas previously if you had crates and took those crates into hard mode, you could get hard mode ores. Now any crates that you catch pre-hard mode won't be like upgraded, and so they'll still only have pre-hard mode loot when you bring them into hard mode. And you know, basically that was an exploit. People would fish up 500 crates and then be set to go in hard mode right at the beginning of hard mode. And so now you can't do that anymore. Which might make some people unhappy and other people happy, and I don't feel strongly about it one way or the other. But I know that is a change that they have done. But I've been trying to fish less lately anyway. I have water leaf seeds and I want to plant them, but we'll have to wait to harvest some daybloom in the morning. Yeah, I feel like the critter spawning rate is also up. Yeah, so if there's just like one number, gosh, that controls the spawn rate of everything, fallen stars and critters and bad guys, then maybe Master Mode just turns that number up to the maximum. I see the rain coming in at an angle now, and the music has changed, so I think we're in a wind event. I can see the trees possibly swaying a little bit more. I just want to walk along the surface and try to witness other things that might be related to the wind. Yeah, so look at this pink tree, for example. All these trees, they're really rocking. When the trees are rocking, don't come a-knocking. It's not like the sandstorm event, but I think they nerfed that at the beginning of the game, so maybe you can't have sandstorm kind of stuff in the desert until the player is a certain strength, although I'm not sure what that strength profile would be. Oh! There was lightning and thunder. Yeah, okay. So that's a thing now. Can I be hit by lightning? That would be interesting. Remember the first time you ever got hit by lightning in Minecraft? No, of course you don't. You probably never got hit by lightning in Minecraft. Not unless your friend actually spawned it in. Okay, so thunderstorms are now a thing. Not sure what to think of that. We have not yet witnessed any lightning. We've just seen it lighting up the sky and hearing the noises of the thunder. Oh, gosh. I was looking elsewhere and just assumed I was going to deal enough damage to finish that guy off. But I was incorrect. And then I walked into him. Okay. Well, there's a weather event. You know what? I should talk to the NPCs during the event. It's too bad the thunderstorm might have already abated. I just wonder if they say any new things. Number of neighbors has me a little unsettled. I like the scenery of the forest. Good view attracts customers. Abigail the nurse makes loads of money. I like deep pockets. So it sounds like he wants to also just live with the nurse, so maybe I should move the guide out. I wonder how many neighbors I need to get rid of. I could also try moving somebody downstairs. Downstairs is easy to get to. Let's do this. There are so many things to experiment with. I'm going to grab a crafting table, and... oh, we got more weather coming in all of a sudden. I'm going to grab some background blocks. I'm going to make a house downstairs, and I'm going to try moving the guide downstairs and see if that changes the merchant's apparent happiness. And is there any particular location down here? I guess I'll move him down to the caverns layer. Yeah, so somewhere in here. I guess we can just do it right over here. So give me a moment to carve something out. What am I saying? Carve something out. I happen to be good friends with the demolitionist. I don't need to carve. I can explode. Much better. Alright, more ominous thunderstorms upstairs. And, oh, interesting. Did the guide move down there? Okay. The guide teleported down there while I was coming up the rope. And so, apparently during a thunderstorm, it's possible for NPCs to teleport just like they do at night. Yep, he's down here. How does he feel? Getting this place to myself. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, that's good. Defeating a strong monster. That'll get the attention of a dryad. Yeah, eventually we'll defeat the Eye of Cthulhu. You just hang tight, guide. Now I want to see if the merchant, since he only has 2 neighbors, feels any better about his housing situation. So we'll see what he says. Also, we have day bloom we can harvest and we can plant some water leaf. Okay, I think he's happier. I think the piggy bank is now being sold at a discount. So I think we've made him happy. Is he selling a pylon? I didn't notice. He's not selling a pylon. He's not selling a pylon. And she doesn't sell anything. I don't have a crush. Shut up. Okay, so I have water leaf seeds. I want to plant at least one of them, so I can have some water leaf. Great. And eventually we'll get some other seeds, and that'll be great too. Okay. I guess I'll continue digging. How much time have I put into this episode already? Okay, I think all told, that means that we have done enough for this episode. We have started making NPCs happier so that they're giving discounts. We started spreading them out, but I don't have any pylons yet available in order to try to figure out if we can start teleporting around the map, which is the thing I really want. At some point, we're going to have to try to travel past the corruption over here on the right. And now that we have the musket, we're probably going to be strong enough, but I'd really like to get like a double jump or a grappling hook, something else to give me a little bit more mobility before we do that. So we'll probably do a little bit more caving, I think, before I try to do that next time. But in any case, we're continuing to make progress in this world, and did I take any deaths this episode? I've already lost track. I'm having a whole lot of fun playing, and so the time is really flying by, and it's hard for me to tell. Yeah, but I'm happy about the fact that we've also gotten to the point to where I'm doing a bit of editing too, which is ironically something I was looking forward to with this YouTube series. Editing takes time, but I think it makes kind of a more interesting and fun playthrough. Look at this. The bed, each half of the bed gets highlighted. This one says zzz. Can I sleep until like the next day? Hold on. You can sleep in the bed. And time is passing faster. 2 o'clock, let's watch this. Well, the clouds are moving faster, but the time is maybe not. 3 o'clock? That took less than 60 seconds. Okay, so the time is advancing more quickly. I guess in video editing, I'll be able to tell how much more quickly. That's really interesting, though. Okay, and then I can right-click. Oh, and you can sit in chairs. I'm sitting in a chair, guys. It's the most exciting moment in Terraria ever. I don't know why people love sitting in chairs so much. Like, it's not a big deal to me, but I know people have been looking forward to that since, like, day one. I think there's toilets now, too, and you can sit on the toilet. Okay, but it's possible to pass time. That's actually a really cool feature for, like, when it's, like, 9 a.m. and you're finally prepared for a boss battle that you have to do at night. To be able to advance the time more quickly, for example. So that's pretty cool. Okay, this turned into a longer outro than I was expecting. In any case, we've made progress today. We'll make more progress next time. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Terraria. For now, bye-bye.